What's going on, traders? You just want to get on here and share the trading day with you. Got a market just opened up. I've been kind of staying out of the 9:30 on the dot candlestick here, mainly because they've been so volatile. Just kind of give it a little bit of a breathing room here to get going. I'm just jump in on that guy. Let's see if this loads up our positions and everything. I'm gonna close this position. I don't like where we're at. I don't know what's going on. I think that little oopsie just worked out, but that's the danger with Quan Tower and these working orders. Is like, yeah, shit like that can happen. I mean, before we get going here, let's I guess that one doesn't even count because we didn't show the scorecard. But now that we got the scorecard going, I think that was all on this $400 winner. These 2,000, this $1,000 winner, and this 1,000. That was from yesterday, which I don't know if that just didn't update because of Memorial Day or what the deal is. But this is our start for the day, and we'll see how that plays out. And see, that's a good thing we got out of that position, though. I mean, that dropped quite a bit. 120 something points. I'm going to go ahead and actually put another order in. We're going to go heavy. We put 5 contracts in. And for those that don't know, that's $25 a tick. At 100 ticks is what we're going for up here. Be a $2,500 winner. If it goes up there, you know, you gotta be mindful too with Apex that they have a trailing drawdown. So anytime you start getting, like now we're at $1,000 profit. Anytime we start getting too much, we got to take it. Otherwise, it screws up our trailing drawdown. But I'm trying to be better and better at just putting the order in, taking the hands off the wheel, and letting it do what it does. It's either going to go up or down. With as dramatic as that selling pressure was just a second ago, it's kind of a danger zone. I'm actually trading Darwinex too. I'm gonna go ahead and put an order in on that account, just one contract, because that's a 100K account. That didn't work out. We're just going to hang back. Wipe the profits right out from there. And it's a choice here. Double down. I'm gonna double down just because of the opportunity to go back up. If it's gonna be a down day, it'll be the last probably trade until we hit a bottom. I've worked on learning my lesson on some level of catching a falling knife. Blew a bunch of accounts the other day doing that. Well, Mike, it's a bull market. Doesn't it just go up and up and up forever? And this one, I might be a little bit more cautious. You know, if it bounces up, you know, just a little bit. Maybe take profit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see once this thing turns around here. Now, some of the recent history here. You know, we were up here for a while. London high. Be about right up in there. But I don't necessarily trust what this is doing. Actually, I'm gonna bring that down a hair. Get underneath these guys. Just that over to the left. I just want to give it plenty of breathing room. Yeah, keep an eye on the P&L here, just for the trailing drawdown then too. Like say that bursts up like $5,000 and I don't take profit, and then it falls again to like $100 profit. Basically, the trailing drawdown would screw me on Apex. So with a 250K account, which is the size of this one, the trailing drawdown is $6,500. And so, say it went up $6,000 or $7,000 in profit and then went back down to zero, I've blown the account. And so, at this point, I'm gonna just be real cautious about what the P&L is doing, on whether or not I'm gonna keep holding it or not. I have my finger on the flatten button. Just, I don't like what it's doing. I don't necessarily trust what it's doing right now. I'm gonna wait till it catches a bottom, mainly because this wick was beneath this guy, and I actually don't even trust this thing to go up today. I think it's gonna be a down day. Just the way the crowd's acting. Everything's looking pretty weak as far as the buyers in here. And that could be a wrong call here, but it just seems so weak today so far. It's not even been the first 15 minutes yet, but might need to start make sure I'm out of that trade. Let's get kind of a wider view of what's been going on. What is that? This is the record high over here. And we failed to hit it the other day. Kind of a long way down if we have a down day today. But since we're at record highs, that didn't hit, that didn't hit. Now it kind of looks like we're on a downtrend. Could be a huge day as far as like catching shorts. But that's going to be my bias, I guess, for now. Mainly because we got this guy that happened. This happened, I think, Thursday. I'm pretty sure that was Thursday. It dropped like from the record high pre-market to the end of the day, 1,500 point drop. And we about rebounded all of that, but now we got this low now, which has kind of broke the structure. So keep an eye on the P&L again. Just looks like we're probably going to smash through that. The way it's looking, it looks like it's just going to straight down. Getting close to hitting our P&L. This would be a $2,500 winner with 5 contracts. So we just got that that winner. And that turned that kind of loser into kind of a winner now. Instead of just instantly just hoping that this thing drops, I'm actually going to do a counter trade. Might be a bonehead move here. Is that one contract? This is just be a 200, or actually this would be a $250 loser if it didn't work out, which it didn't. Can't tell. It's one of those guys. I'm gonna try it one more time. Catch this falling knife going up. Let me see if I can pull a chart up. I just think it's helpful to see the stop loss and take profit. think it's gonna matter. I'm out of that trade too. Alright, we'll just figure it down. We got such a delay. What the fuck is going on? 650 milliseconds? I'm gonna get on this account here. I'm just gonna put a sell in. If it's gonna be a down day, we'll just not fight that. Let's put a sell in. Be nice if I could see what was going on. There we go. Now let's just grab that right at the very bottom of the pile. But if you look over here to on this 15-minute chart, it's got a long way down to the next area. But that's kind of infuriating when you go one attempt to go long, another attempt to go long, and then oh well, I guess it's just gonna keep dropping, and then you go for a short at the bottom of the fucking thing like an idiot. Sometimes you get lucky and it just keeps going, but a lot of times that's just like the worst thing to do. I'm considering this this guy, the new high, that it didn't hit that. So I'm thinking this is going to drop all day based on kind of what's been going on. I'm actually going to close this position. I think it's much more likely that this guy will go up, at least back up to there. But I'm only doing one contract here. On this account I'm looking at now, it's I'm actually gonna work smarter, not harder here. Let me jump in the chat, see if anything's going on with anybody in here. Doesn't look like it at the moment. I'll try to be more mindful. There was somebody in there earlier, yesterday, and they ended up bouncing. They ended up bouncing, or I ended up bouncing before acknowledging what they were saying. Since this is kind of the short danger zone, I'm just putting that to break even. It'd be awesome if it went all the way back up, but Who knows what it's doing now? Yeah, with that other account, that's a Darwinex account, where this is like an Apex account. And Apex is a prop firm, where Darwinex is kind of different in the sense that the way they work is you just trade like normal, and then they keep track of all your stats and all your trades and your profitability, and then they assign you a score. And as your score improves, you get more real money allocated to you to trade with, to the point where you can attract like private investment and stuff. It's just I think it's kind of a cool business model for trading. Yeah, we're just having a down day, so I'm just going to put a sell in. Okay. Now the problem with catching it where it's at, it's just not a very great spot to. What is going on with this? This P&L is moving way faster than this is moving. But yeah, the problem with where we're at is just this big thing. But if we have a continuation to the downside, it should all resolve itself here. Kind of a bigger trade in. Alright, we're going to kind of go big. We got, between the accounts, 10 contracts going. This is one of my favorite patterns, a bull trap pattern, where you have this downward movement, then it bounces up, and then a lot of times it gets squashed to that level, the bottom, or a continuation to the downside. So that's not even breaking that. And so we'll just take the hands off the wheel again. And this will probably be my last trade for the day. If this is a failure, we'll try again tomorrow. Not good. Well, it's starting to turn around. I'm trying to work on discipline as I'm trading. I can go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth too much. So I'm really working out holding positions more. Buying and just letting it be. I don't know what the hell that was. And practicing the art of walking away, which is very difficult to do at times because trading is so fun. It's always just like one more, it's like you could be having a totally shit day, and then in just one trade, it could be like the best day you've ever had. It's weird. We're like right right there. It's the battle to stay in the trade. So far, if I just critique myself, that stop loss is about right where it needs to be, I guess. Could have been a little bit more breathing room there. That was a little tight. But it's starting to turn around. Getting real close to that. We got that 100 point or 100 tick take profit down here. To me, it seems very realistic. It'll hit that like very soon, like sooner rather than later. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing drops 1,000 points today, but that's just me. We got not doing touch nothing. We're just gonna let this be. It's quite the candle. Now, and with that, I'm going to be done for the day. Let's pull out the report card. Look at that candle. 100 ticks right there, just in that one candle. big change in momentum. All right, and with that being said, not a great day, I guess. I'd have to let me pull that up. And so we go from being up pretty big on the one. I'd have to look at the beginning to see how we did. It feels like either a losing day or break even. Probably more of a loser, but we're going to work on the concept of a successful red day, which means walking away in our predefined losses. And so if it's like 1% loss is like the what the loss limit is, getting that and walking away is still a win, because part of trading is following your own rules and everything. So with that being said, I think I'm going to bounce. Let me jump in the chat one more time, see if anybody's in here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, I'm going to bounce. So until tomorrow, God bless.